Welcome to another episode of Technology Playlist, where we will explore the tale of Apple's early beginnings. Most technology enthusiasts are familiar with the classic story of how Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak started building their technological empire in April 1976 from the garage of Steve Jobs' parents' home. While Jobs and Wozniak can be credited for Apple's overall success, the lesser-known co-founder of the company was Ronald Wayne, who is considered by die-hard Apple historians to be an essential part of the story. Ronald Wayne was a gifted engineer who had started his own engineering firm named Cyan, which specialized in slot machines, but unfortunately failed. After the business collapse, Wayne spent a year paying back everyone who had invested in his company. This failure was a traumatic experience for Wayne, and it shaped his tendency to avoid risk moving forward. Later, Wayne landed a job as chief draftsman at the newly found Atari video game company, where he met Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Jobs initially approached Wayne about a possible business opportunity, but it didn't go well. Despite knowing about Wayne's previous failures in the slot machine industry, Jobs was eager to partner up after coming into some money. Steve Jobs told Wayne that he had access to $50,000 and asked him if he was interested in getting back into the slot machine business. However, Wayne wasn't interested. Still, he recognized Jobs' passion and drive, so when the offer for the next business venture came, Wayne wasn't so quick to turn it down. In 1976, Wayne invited Jobs and Wozniak to his home, where they had a night of heated debates about computer design. After hours of discussion, Steve Jobs proposed that the three of them should start their own company, with the two Steves at the helm and Wayne as a lesser owner. The structure was pitched like this: Jobs and Wozniak would hold a 45% stake each, leaving 10% for Wayne. Wayne agreed, and on April 1, 1976, the Apple Computer Company was born. During his early days with Atari, Wayne built the internal corporate document systems. Using those skills, he got to work on the Apple Partnership Agreement, outlining each founder's role within the startup. Steve Jobs would be responsible for electrical engineering and marketing, Wozniak would oversee electrical engineering, and Wayne would oversee mechanical engineering. However, Wayne's tenure at Apple was short-lived, and he sold his 10% share back to Jobs and Wozniak for $800 just 12 days after the partnership agreement was signed. Ronald Wayne's decision to sell his 10% stake in Apple for just $800 turned out to be a costly mistake. The company's success skyrocketed, and by 1980, Apple went public with a valuation of $1.2 billion. If Wayne had held on to his 10% stake, it would have been worth around $2.6 billion. In retrospect, Wayne has expressed regret about his decision, recognizing that his risk-averse nature and lack of vision cost him a massive fortune. However, Wayne's story serves as a valuable lesson about the importance of taking calculated risks and having a long-term perspective. While it's understandable to be cautious and avoid repeating past mistakes, sometimes, opportunities come knocking that can change our lives for the better. It's essential to evaluate potential opportunities carefully, considering the risks and rewards, and have a clear vision of the future. Wayne's experience shows that playing it too safe can be just as costly as taking reckless risks.